Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. It's Monday evening, it's 7:45, so I'm not starting this halfway through the week. If you saw the last week's vlog, you will know I ended the week not finishing Magnus Chase. I've just read 50 pages. I have 100 pages to go. It will be finished tonight. Good gosh, I cannot wait to finish this book. I want to say it's nothing to do with Rick's writing, because I think I've made it quite obvious. I love Rick as an author. I'm just not interested in this world. I'm not interested in this story. So I'm not wanting to read it. Yeah, I'm just not interested in this mythology. So, like I said, I'm trying to get it finished just so I don't have to add another 600-page book to my TBR. But then, I know I said I wanted to read 2.5 books this week. I forgot that my plan this weekend is to wallpaper this living room. So there's no D&D on Sunday just because I'm going to see Busted with Sophie and Katie. I'm so looking forward to it, but that does mean I was like, I'm not playing D&D because I want to sleep in as much as possible and then get ready to live out a teenage dream. So 2.5 books, maybe pushing it. But then there's no D&D the weekend after because Sophie and Katie are in Disney. Katie doesn't play D&D, Sophie does, so that's why. So maybe I can read 3 books next week, let's see. But the other book I want to read this week is Rebel Spy by Veronica Rossi. This is a girl in 1776, and she, due to a shipwreck, she assumes the identity of a drowned woman and witnesses the darker side of the war in 1776 and decides to eavesdrop on British officers to pass information to George Washington's Culper Spying. So yes, set in America in the Revolution. It's 350 pages. I should have this done by Friday. If I read 100 pages a night, which is what I am tempted to do, well, plan to do, starting tomorrow. And I also need to film my wrap up for August. And Becca has released a video for Spookoplathon for October. I don't plan on a readathon in October, but I might participate just by doing like on the board, like moves on the board. Rolling the dice, that's what I'm trying to think, but I'm not planning on participating. As in, I've done 12 rolls. Like in the past with Bookopathon, I rolled a 20-sided dice and it came to like 50 or something. I don't plan on doing that. So yeah, I don't plan on doing that. I might just roll as I go, but let's see. But anyway, back to this month. I will update you hopefully at 9 o'clock to say I finished Magnus Chase and I can just chuck it into the unhaul pile. Sorry for saying that, Rick. Just Norse mythology isn't for me. 8:30. Just finished Magnus Chase. I'll give it 3 stars. Because I'm not going to lie, the epilogue did intrigue me to potentially carry it on. Just not enough. Not enough. The ending was good, not just the epilogue, the last couple of chapters were good. It's just not good enough for me to carry on this series. Which I am gutted about, because it's a Rick book. But I can't read a series I don't like and don't understand just because of the author. But it's book 55 of the year done. Which means, of course, I will have reached my 60 goal target of the year by the end of September. Which isn't bad. It just means I have to think of all the extra books I'll read and all the extra money I'll have to put aside for my big book blowout at the end of the year. I've already been talking to people about how I'm going to go to both Leeds Waterstones and Bradford Waterstones for this bookshop. If I don't spend all that money and the points on my card, I will be surprised. But anyway, yes, that's it. Book 55 done. I could technically start Rebel Spy. I'm not gonna though. I'm actually gonna go and edit last week's vlog. Yeah. And hopefully have that uploaded not tonight, tomorrow. Then hopefully I can film my wrap up tomorrow or Wednesday. But look at the floppiness. Look how floppy it is. I love the floppy. I love the floppy. So yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, do my wrap up tomorrow or Wednesday and have a little Friday. And then, yeah. So I will hopefully update you tomorrow. So I've read 100 pages or more. But let's see. I am looking forward to actually showing you the living room at the end of this week. Because it will be decorated. It will. Although, I am now wondering if I have enough rolls of wallpaper. But let's see. Yeah. I'm going to go and then I'll update you tomorrow. Like I said about 12 times already. Hello, Monday evening in my half decorated living room. Yeah, my plan to decorate the full thing didn't happen, but I decorated half, well, wallpapered half in 4 hours, which I'm glad about. Anyway, reading update. I started this last week. Last Wednesday, I want to say. Haven't touched it since. I'm not going to lie, I was absolutely shattered last week after work. This weekend, obviously, I was decorating, well, Saturday, I was decorating / watching rugby. Sunday, I was resting / getting ready for Busted. Loved it, reliving my youth. I look good. Yes, this is going to be my background for all pictures now, and probably half my videos. But yeah, so I haven't really made much, well, I haven't really read much, I'll say, hence this being a 2-week video. So I have to finish Rebel Spy, let's say about 60% of it still. And I still have 5 full books to read for my planned TBR for this readathon. If I can finish this and read 3 more books this month, I will be the happiest girl in the world. Work it's like I keep saying, it's my busy period, so I'm coming home. Even though I don't do a physical job, I mentally am drained a little bit, so if I'm mentally drained, I don't want to read, obviously. So yeah, so my plan for this week is well, I'm going to end up decorating the other half, wallpapering the other half of my living room that you can't see, and painting the 2 walls that need painting. That might be another weekend job. Let's see, and don't even get me started on glossing. So, wallpaper the other half of the living room this weekend. But reading wise, finish Rebel Spy and then read 2 more books if I can. Hoping to finish Rebel Spy Thursday night, I will say. There's no D&D this weekend, so I'm hoping my plan is Friday night, prep everything for prep everything that I haven't prepped already for wallpapering on Saturday. Just get up Saturday and just wallpaper. Last weekend I kind of did waste 4 hours because I woke up at like 9 and just did nothing until about 2, so I wasted 5. But I don't want to do this weekend. And then Sunday, if I haven't started a book, try and read 2 books in a weekend, well, a day. Potentially possible with books left, but potentially not possible as well. So hopefully my next update will be me saying I finished Rebel Spy by Thursday evening, and it's not me coming to you next weekend saying I've done nothing but decorate. But I'm gonna go because Busted last night. I got home at 11:30, potted around getting to work, didn't go to sleep till like 12, woke up at 6. I don't look it, or well, I probably sound it, I am absolutely flagging inside for the past 2 hours. I've literally been sat there like, stay awake. So my plan is to literally now go, finish making lunch, turn my dryer off, do my face, brush my hair, and crash. Because I think I will literally my head will hit that pillow and I am gone to sleep. So I will update you when I have finished Rebel Spy. And yes, it is looking a bit dogged because I took it out in a bag when it was raining with no umbrella and no book protector because I'm an idiot. Hello, as you can probably tell, judging by how light it is, it's not Thursday or Friday. It's 5:15 Saturday. I have only just finished Rebel Spy. I am giving it a week 3 stars. Not what I thought it would be. Very much more focused on our main characters' love life and the life she's having than the actual spying. Minor spoiler for me, the spying was literally just I listened into conversations and told someone about it, which I know that's what spying is, but there was nothing like different than what she was already doing. So yeah, it's a week 3. I probably will demote that down to a 2. But my plan for a little, so let's see how much I can read in 24 hours, isn't going to happen. Long story short, I have a skin infection. It is being treated with antibiotics. However, as most people know, when you have an infection, your body gets very, very tired very, very easily because it is trying to fight this infection that shouldn't be there. And yeah, I feel drained. I had a colleague yesterday when they asked me why I wasn't going home because I looked poorly even though I felt okay. But today I woke up, took my tablets like the normal time, fell back asleep for what I thought would be like 2 hours, because with antibiotics you've got to kind of eat at but you can't eat within certain times before taking the tablet. If you've never had an antibiotic, that's how it works. And thought, I'll sleep for 2 hours, I'll have 2 hours to eat, and then I have an hour after I've finished eating to take, and then to rest between taking my next tablets. I try and take them at the same time every day. Didn't happen. I ended up going back to sleep for 4 hours. And I forced myself to stay awake for the rest of the day. I've not been doing anything but resting on this couch, I'm not going to lie. But it's what I've needed. I haven't actually finished decorating the living room. This is the wallpaper I've chosen, as I've shown you before. So this side's still decorated, well wallpapered. That side isn't, and I haven't glossed. But I think the infection was my body's way of saying, calm down. So yeah, but because I am feeling really drained, in my message to my sisters when they asked me how I was, it was literally, I feel like The Walking Dead because I just have no energy to do anything, to not even read, if I'm being honest. But I am making myself read, so I'm not sat here bored out of my head. So I have a couple of options for what other book I want to read this weekend. I'm saying book because I am not pushing myself for 2. Both are from the same genre, so you can probably guess what it is because it's my favourite genre. The first is The Khan by Samia Mia, and the second one is Find You First by Leonard Barclay. So both books potentially I could start and finish this one tonight and finish this one tomorrow. I just don't know if I am going to start another book tonight. I am trying to be my normal upbeat self, but I am just flagging inside, I'm not going to lie. So there's a couple of World Cup matches on rugby. I'm going to watch them. England vs Chile is currently on. Ireland vs South Africa is tonight at 8. I'm going to watch them. Yes, I have done several cuts because I keep yawning. I am that tired. But yeah, so I'm going to go and I will update you probably tomorrow with what I have started or what I am going to start. And yeah, so I'll see you then. Hello, Sunday evening. I've just realised I never actually updated you with what book I started and I've just finished. So I've read The Khan by Samia Mia. I give this 4 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. Another book set in Bradford from a Bradford author. Again, based around the underworld, I will say, of Bradford, and I thoroughly enjoyed looking at this world that I'm not a part of, never will be a part of, but thoroughly enjoyed reading about. Yeah, give it 4 stars, and it's so nice to have read a book where I haven't finished it and thought, I could unhaul this at the end of the month. because in the past 2 weeks I've only read 3 books, which is only one less than what I'd hoped. But for the 5 books I've read this month for this readathon, 4 of them will be unhauled at the end of the month. My unhaul pile is getting bigger and bigger. I'm not doing a video on it just because there's so many. But it has made me realise I do need to somehow get these to the charity shop. So it may be a phone call to this. Hi, it's the 29th of September. I haven't read anything since last Saturday, or Sunday, I can't remember when I last read. It's in September tomorrow, and I'm not going to read any of the 3 books that are currently still on my TBR. Well, sorry, 4. So I've not read 8 books like I'd hoped. But seeing as I'm not going to do a wrap up for September because 4 of the books are being unhauled straight away tomorrow to the charity shop, if I'm being honest, I don't have much to say about them that I want to say constructive. That's nice. Nice isn't wrong with like, yeah, constructive. It was literally just for me going, didn't like boring, didn't like obvious, really sad to say not my cup of tea, really didn't like, and then I liked one book. So yeah, no unhaul, no wrap up, no unhaul video either, just because I am currently on bag 4 of books going to the charity shop. There will be a TBR video for October. It will be filmed tomorrow. Do I know what's going to be on there? No. But there will probably be a couple of sequels or series finishes just because I've got a few I want to read. But that's it. So I'll wrap this vlog up again and just say that was September. But until the TBR video,